Hey guys, Cell here, welcome back to some more Fate Grand Order. It is now time to see who won. Albeit I think when I tried to get onto the game, it did the race results already. But then it crashed, so I'm not sure if it's going to show the results or not. Oh, sweet, it did. It is. Okay, good. Killer Demon King of the 10th Heaven has won. EX3, 26 hours. Well, I'm not sure if the last one's gonna be done yet or not. Yeah, sure you would. It would fit. Although she would only execute sabers. That would be her role. Yes! They got second place! Thank you! Okay. These two got third. Who got fourth, fifth, and sixth? Alright. The prefect got fourth. I think Helena's team got last. Yep. Fran got fifth. Oh, poor baby Fran. Not so hot now, are you? Okay, these are the results. Who's the shapeshifter now? The person that can turn into a fake Mabe, a trick Quetzalcoatl. Escape 3 results. We are fighting an assassin, so bring Nero along. And switch back to summer. And there we go. I would like to think of this Dantes, because I mean they mentioned Phantom, right? Looks like everyone's here now. What is this? Ho ho ho, how good for you to come. Wait. Carmilla wants to overthrow Mabe? Wait. What? Admittedly, you did surprise me by opening a hole in my wall, but fortunately I'm not very experienced in crushing rats as they skulk about. And do it reflexively without even thinking. It's just like how one uses a spoon to stir her morning cocoa. After all, nobody thinks anything about stirring their cocoa, do they? And there certainly isn't any reason why they might be reluctant to do so, is there? As far as I'm concerned, the phrase "I won't let a single one of you rats get away" is no mere figure of speech. None can escape my charge, nor would I tolerate an attempt to do so. Or, you know, the person could be... could have changed themselves into Carmilla, and that's how they can get around. Maybe that? Indeed, now that you are here, I will not let any of you escape me. What? Carmilla? I thought we had already defeated you. Defeated me? Ah, now I see. What a strange song you sing, little rat. I hope that you'll at least have the decency to entertain me with a song that is pleasing to the ear, like a girl begging for her life before I drain her blood. I do not understand what she is doing here, but it seems we must face her again. I suppose it is true what they say, the toughest stains must be scrubbed away at least 2 or 3 times. That is technically true. Oh, thank you for not having a break boss. Thank you. So we can just easily demolish you. We'll just go straight out from the beginning. Bop, bop, and bop. I like how it says God Carmilla. Carmilla? It's a little question mark. Which means it most likely isn't necessarily her, but someone that's taken her appearance. Maybe to showcase their skills and whatnot. they take over the appearance of someone, they apparently also take over their class. Ooh, hello. Nero now has a full chain. Let's go. Now will this kill you? I would very much like it to do so. Oh, it will. Goodbye, Carmilla? Maybe? Success. 3 turns. That's what I like to see. Especially when she had 70,000 HP. Thought that would have at least taken 1 or 2 more turns. Oh? Now we're fighting a berserker. Wait. We fought Carmilla. Now we're gonna be fighting, we're going to be fighting Nightingale again. Yep. This lofty prison cell used to be spick and span. Why is it now infested with germs? What a tragedy. Huh? I thought we were fighting Carmilla. What is this? Am I seeing things? How long have you been, you? How very strange. What a tragedy. It seems I must sanitize this cell by filling it back in with earth. Fortunately, that is one of the most convenient aspects of the underground cells. No matter what sort of evil infests them, they can always be cleaned up in an instant. I, got a burial in the underworld, cannot agree. Bodies should only be buried after being carefully mummified and stored in a sarcophagus. And of course, doing that properly requires a great deal of preparation. Tombs and pyramids don't just build themselves, you know. Granted, my own death couldn't really be called proper by any means. But that's exactly why I know how important this is. You don't just go burying a room over a few germs. You will cease this insolence to the pharaohs and prostrate yourself at once. Otherwise, they'll bury you in the desert where you will serve as good food for evil spirits' nurse. Okay. I don't like where this is going. We've been fighting every single one of our previous enemies. So does that potentially mean we will be fighting, let's say, that Hound again? That's not gonna be fun. Okay, let's do this. Mamariko! Can you take out most of her health, please? Oh yeah, doing a decent amount. Still probably gonna be 3 turns. Especially the fact that she can just all of a sudden give herself full freaking, well, increased defense. Although, Maid Alter, can you actually kill her this turn? Oh yeah, hell yeah you can. Look at all those crits. Bye-bye, Nightingale. I mean, if they don't figure out that this is the Master of the Skies after Carmilla somehow turned into Nightingale, then there's some screws loose missing in a few of them. Cut this out already, Phantom. We just came here to talk to you. Him! Damn, can't believe you figured me out already. Really though, did you not know this is my thing? I completely forgot that he was even a character in this game. I didn't like him, so I completely forgot all about him. Whoops. I don't even remember what class you are. I think you were an assassin? Maybe? And here I thought you'd keep me entertained a little bit longer. I told you, we came here to talk to you. Of course we know you're a Master of the Skies. So, why do you do something like this? I mean, I'll grant you that it gave us a pretty clear picture of your abilities, so in that sense, it was kinda entertaining. Wait a second. Can you turn yourself into any saber that ever lived? And if so, does that mean I can lower the universe's saber count by murderizing a few of your saber incarnations? I don't know about that. I mean, when I defeat a copy of Wukong, it doesn't really do anything to hurt the real Wukong, right? Haha, entertaining, eh? That was exactly the point. It gets really boring here in prison. It's been so long since I had visitors that I couldn't help myself. Once I started, it was just so much fun that I didn't want to stop, honestly. I was kinda lonely, sorry about that. I detect not a hint of remorse from you. Still, if you claim to be lonely, we have little choice but to sheathe our swords. After all, even the fiercest warrior cannot battle solitude. In your case, you appear to be especially fond of company. Are you satisfied now that you fought 2 whole battles? Good. Then let's get down to business. What's your name anyway? Well, now we're talking doll. This is a first for me. Nice to meet you and all that. Let's see, since you already heard I'm a phantom, I think I'd better run with that. Since I'm made of countless countenances, you can count me the phantom of infinite faces. Hey, are you sure that not overlapping with my arch enemy shtick? Are you absolutely certain? I lost every single trace of voice I tried to give to Moriarty. Oh, jeez. As you can tell, I'm not really good with switching back and forth between really fast on the fly. So, you want me to disguise myself as Mabe and trick that lucha lady into turning off the prison field, huh? Okay. Well, that was easy. That is what it means to be a Izake, a soldier of fortune. Thanks for agreeing to help us so readily. The Buddha has long taught us to help others. When you do something nice for others, something nice comes back to you. That's the whole basis of one good turn deserves another, you know. Oh yeah, I bet it is. That's totally why I agreed. Huh? How come you're cracking your knuckles like that? It's almost like you're getting ready for a fight. I never said I'd help you all out for nothing. If you want a gangster like me to take out a villain, you gotta at least buy me a drink. But since you're a monk, we're all in a prison, and there's no alcohol to go around. I want you guys to join me in something else I can enjoy. Oh. I may be able to become anyone else, but that also means if I'm not careful, I might end up forgetting who I am. So that's why I want to mix it up a bit with you all in this form. You don't mind, right? Come on, let's do it. Besides, I'm not totally dissatisfied with our earlier duels. I still haven't seen anything close to what you're truly capable of. Especially you. I want to see more of that weird spinning top move. I bet it'd be a big hit with the kids if I learned it myself. You know, you'd be surprised how important it is for someone like me to be popular with the kids. You wish to mix it up with us? Let's do it. Are you listening to me? On top of such crude words, you do not wear a shirt and you're covered in tattoos. Yes, I'm certain now, you are a delinquent. A scantily dressed delinquent. Unacceptable. Absolutely unacceptable. This won't do at all. I am the prefect and will not let this transgression stand. If Master King Toki were to go around imitating your unwholesome way of life, I don't know what I would do. Your offense is different than those who are wearing swimsuits, but no less grave. We shall begin with the lecture. Go sit in the corner right now. Oh jeez. I'd say Mama Maiko has lost it a bit. Fiend with infinite faces has a break bar. Yay. Beat this won't really take that long, as long as Nero can keep on attacking. Oh, look at that, Mamoraiko, he's beating on you. You gonna take that? You are the prefect, you shouldn't let him beat on you like that. Chinese boxing, oh crap. What's your number, Phantasm? Run! Oh god, run, no! Fran lived! She actually lived, you guys! Protect the Fran at all costs! Protect her! This isn't good, this isn't good. This stuff to hoodlum, huh? Thank you. Oh, good God. Alright, damage up. Buster up. Damage up, and oh look at that! Nero can do a Noble Phantasm with a Brave Chain. Laudatum Domus Illustris. I don't know what the rest Bye bye! And Fun lives! Somehow! Oh my god, poor baby Fun! How dare he! Now sit in the corner! Well, today I learned that even servants can get pins and needles from sitting in a corner for too long. Ow! Now that you've learned your lesson, make sure you start dressing appropriately and keep that attitude of yours in check. Remember, I am always watching. Well, I can't exactly change how I live my life, but I'll at least try to dress as appropriately as possible in front of your kids. Maybe I'll even try showing up as you next time. I bet you're not going to start forbidding yourself from dressing like that anytime soon. Anyway, it looks like we're all on the same page now. With all the tunnels we've been digging, it should be easy to make a route to the giant statue in the courtyard too. I can show you the way there, but once we arrive, you're all on your own. Make sure you're convincing when you're trying to trick Quetzalcoatl. She may be incredibly cheerful, but she is also incredibly shrewd. Hey, come on now. Do you even know who I am? There's no one in the world I can't become. Old, young, male, female. I can even turn myself into a headless wolf knight if I want. I might be a Yoksha, whose nature makes it easy to confuse him with a mirage. But that's exactly why I've got to hang on to what pride I have left. Hey! My name is Phantom of Infinite Faces. As far as I'm concerned, even the queen of this whole country is just another face for me. So don't you worry, I'll use the real queen's face, voice, and charm to make sure the job gets done. This is weird. When I said I wanted to get with Maeve, this isn't what I meant. Okay, I made it to the statue's feet. Now where's the entrance? Got it. Alright, here goes nothing. Are you sure this is going to work? His disguises are certainly amazing, but I worry he's a little too rash. He sure has a strong sense of duty. We'll just have to trust him. He definitely sounded pretty confident in his chances, so he'd better come through for us. It'd be a real pain if he let slip to the actual Maeve or Quetzalcoatl what it is we're up to. But I guess there's nothing we can do now but wait to see what happens. Okay, I'm high up enough now that I should be able to find... there it is. That must be the barrier's control device. Now then. Well, this is a surprise, yes. And there's a goddess. Not that I was expecting otherwise. Hola, ¿qué pasa, jefe? It's so rare to see you up here. Looks like she's none the wiser. Way to go, me. Of course, if I couldn't pull this off, I could never show my real face again. I just had a bit of an idea. A little something to ensure the future of this prison, no, this very country, will be bright for years to come. I see, and what's that? In a word, environmentalism. That's right, these days it's all about saving the planet. We need to cut way back on our energy and resource usage. Oh, good God. Please tell me. I realize now that that's the key to taking Canuck to even greater heights. So I figured I'd start by rethinking about how we use a prison field, seeing how it's easily the biggest energy hog in this whole prison. And since you're the vice warden and all, I thought I'd save you some trouble and come here to tell you in person. As step number 1 of Canuck's brand new environmental policy, I'm ordering you to shut down this prison field. Here's the thing though. You're ordering her to turn it down. Yet you're right there. So why wouldn't the warden be able to turn off her own field and just tell someone else to turn it off? Yeah. I'll even give you the honor of adjusting the control device's settings yourself. As a goddess, you will take the first historic step into the new era of the Canuck's history. Ah, no gracias. I mean, that'd cause a lot more problems than it itself, no. The prisoners would just walk right out of here. They still haven't learned how to be good people yet, let alone the ways of Lucha. We have so many long-time prisoners who need reformation, to say nothing of the new arrivals. I have every faith in your ability to capture these wayward criminals, which is why I don't understand why you would want to go and free them now. Well, crap, this isn't going well. Alright, let's try for the next best thing. A good point. I guess turning the whole thing off at once would be going a little too far, no matter how much energy consumption it would save us. In that case, how about we just turning it down to half strength? That would lead to the same thing, no? As you know, one, the security of the prison depends almost completely on the prison field. In consequence, if we lower the prison field's strength by half, that would double the chances of the prisoners escaping. That doesn't sound like a very good idea to me. Damn it, why'd she have to go and get all reasonable on me? What a freaking pain. If I mess this up, it'll all be on me. Why'd this damn queen have to have such a crappy charisma skill? However, I can certainly agree with your wish to cut down on energy use. That is very important, so instead of reducing the barrier's strength, why don't we cut its range in half? Its range? See, I think there's a part of the barrier that's a big waste at the moment. We could shut off the entire underground section without losing anything of importance. Well. Turn off the entire underground, which means we're back to digging. After all, the prisoners are in their cells most of the time. They only really go out for exercise. So it's an incredible waste to keep extending the barrier all the way into the ground. I mean, it's not as though there are any prisoners digging their way through the dirt like moles, right? Right. Okay, let's do that then. Excellent work finding a compromise, Vice Warden. Thank you. Okay, then let's put our new energy-saving plan to action. Oh, but first... But you might have asked you a favor too. It's not fair only taking one side after all, is it? Oh shit, she had my number the whole time. Oh boy. What you gonna do? In a courtyard? The last escape. Escape 4. This is the most I've ever tried to break out of prison. Oh my god. Hopefully this is the last one. Oh? So that's what happened. Then we can call that a success. Stop, before you say another word. You will return to your original form right now. It has taken everything I have not to scrub you away. Oops, sorry. It's just such a thing as getting too comfortable in somebody else's skin. Anyway, what do you think? You're right, the prison field's still working up above ground, but down here it's completely gone. Wonderful. Then that means there is no longer anything preventing us from making our escape. I dare say the path to the warehouse where your vehicles are being kept is as good as secured. Of course, you still have to dig your way there, and there may well be more unexpected trouble along the way. Looks like the Lucha Lady kept her end of the deal, in which case I guess I have to keep mine too. Great, well I guess that's my job done then. True, and I definitely appreciate what you've done for us still. What are you going to do now? Good question. It's definitely not like I chose to throw myself in here. So I think I'll go ahead and take advantage of those tunnels you've all been digging and make my own escape, without anyone being the wiser. Sure. At last they'll finally get to escape. You did, Senpai! All the work you did to help them is finally paid off. Hey, don't get ahead of yourself. You can celebrate all you like after they made it out. This is it, the last leg of the race. Is it really? And is the race already over? Okay, everyone, I'm sure you all know what to do by now. It's time to finally take back your vehicles. Now get out there and dig your tunnels. The next light you see at the end of them will be that of the full-fledged real deal freedom. It's already done though, isn't it? Because I slept through it. Got the spoons. the calorie meat, and the NP hammer. 166 meters left to go. Dang, they've gone a long way. So who's in first? 166? Helena's in first again. Are you kidding me? Helena's first, Nero and Maid Alter second. And I'm assuming this is either halfway through or it's the end. Not sure on that. Let's see, casters. Oh, I get to use Maid Alter again and cry. Look, I wasn't lying. This guy right here, NP freaking 4 Maid Alter. How do you even pull that off? And how many quartz did he use? Or she? I don't know. It's so upsetting. Okay, swap. Actually, no. Fawn, you can go in the back, mainly because you do not have any foes. Actually, is she max foed? Actually, yes, she is max foed. Huh. Alright then. You can go back. I was literally about to use some calorie meat. No. Okay, so now we're actually fighting fake doors. Well, this is interesting. Never thought I'd run into doors other than the whole trying for cash deal. So close, dang it. Alright, do that. That. I'm not doing no brave chain, there's no real point. Dang, she did, however, get to 59 with just a crit. NP gain. Yeah, it's just gain though. That, and that. Now we can increase damage. How long does this last? 3 turns. Alright, do that, that, and that. Nice crits. And that did nothing. Dang it, Ishtar. Come on, I think you start actually doing good. You, less than sufficient. And goodbye. That is our first mission here now done. Surprisingly, there wasn't that much to do. I thought there'd be a lot more to do right now. Got some more ramen. 158.
手を休めるな。働かざる者、食うべからずだ。
Exactly, no work, no play. So 158, 142. Those are the current standings. And I guess I'm fine with that. So yeah, I will be right back once this is completely done. Hopefully, I make it back on time. Alright, let's see what's new. Who won the race? And I think I saw it got spoiled on Twitter that, is this really the last race? Whoa. Was Helena in first place or last place? I think she was in first, right?
私たちが一番穴掘ってたってこと？
なんとつい本気を出してしまったがそうなったか。 れが直流の真の力、その一端だというのか。素晴らしい。これは素晴らしいことなのでは。
Don't get too excited over this. You just dug a hole.
はあ、
はいはい、いちいちイライラしないの。喜びましょう。やったね。
やったぞ。
Who's next? You've owned me at Alter, okay. I really am curious though of how this is gonna turn out. Cause all the times lead up and whatever the final time is how long it's gonna take for them to finally be able to start racing again. Ultimately, I believe that again means that Nero and Maid Alter will have at least maybe 30 minutes to an hour ahead of everyone else because of how many times they've come in second and first place. Possibly. So close to coming third. Oh my god. Thank you for the items. Underground 4th zone. Escape 4 results. We're fighting a rider and a lancer. Okay, so that means we need ultimately Nobu, Fran, and Nito. That ought to do it. Oh, we're finally out! Ah, the sweet taste of fresh air. Truly, there is nothing better than the sun. Agreed. Only in midsummer can I go around with a popsicle in my mouth at all times without getting strange looks. So wide, so cool, so happy. Sheesh, at last. I can finally let off all the steam I want. Excuse me, but I believe you have been letting off plenty of steam all this time. Especially when your oversized body was pressed right up against me in the dreadfully tight confines of our tunnel. Indeed, my suit is looking crisper than ever thanks to your unwitting steam pressing. Thank you. Ah, there's truly nothing like the wide open sky. My heart feels born anew. People truly are meant to live their lives pure and righteous under the warm light of the sun. Now at last, I can continue my mission to protect public decency. No violation will be overlooked. Now that she's all dirty, sweaty, and wild-looking, I feel like she's committing a few violations herself. I'd like to see that. What she just literally described. Oh well, it's not like that's anything new. You said anyway, now that we've avoided being buried alive, let's thank the Buddha for his protection. Then we need to find our ride. We made it back to the surface, but I'm kinda disappointed that we didn't find a single subterranean world even after all that digging. Huh, now that I say that, it does feel like I went to one recently. I wonder why that is. Agartha, anyone? Instant headshot? Ruining everything for her? I can't speak to that, but perhaps it would be better if you just don't think about it too much right now, really. We don't want her to remember her introduction or early treatment and get stressed out again after all. Nothing's more rock and roll than getting buried alive at the very last moment. Why me? Is it 'cause I don't get to enjoy the Buddha's protection? He shouldn't discriminate against demon kings like that. Now let's see, my partner is... You alive? Still buried. I'm sorry. I was hoping you'd at least manage to stay alive until you could what's-it caliber Okita for me, but I guess it wasn't meant to be. Ah well, we're not too far from the goal now, so I can probably make it on my own. Rest in peace, partner. Excalibur! Huh, that was close. Almost ended up buried alive. What is it, Demon King of the Sixth Heaven? You're shaking like you just face-tanked the sacred sword beam. Did you bang your pinky performing one of your un-Buddha protect the Demon King moves? How very rock and roll of you. I feel like I've been reborn. Once a god of the underworld, now a god of the heavens. Well, technically, I guess I'm already both. Ah, the sunlight warming up my frozen body. The air filling up my lungs with much-needed oxygen. Now that I finally made it out of there, I hope the sheer relief doesn't kill me. Senpai, look! Everyone's here! Are you all okay? Congrats on the prison break. Oh, if it isn't Cell, are you here to welcome me back? Amu, I appreciate your consideration. All of us races have successfully broken out. I could tell where everyone was thanks to all the other me's, so I wasn't especially put out myself. At any rate, you all made it back to the surface. Don't worry, I'm still keeping track of everyone's time. Now there's nothing left to get in your way. All you have to do is retrieve your vehicles from the warehouse and get back to the... Did you really think you could get away with this? Oh crap, it's me. Par for the course, I guess. Always expecting the worst case scenario, huh? I'm Pressmaster. I just wish your expectation had been proven wrong this time. It probably would never be proven wrong. How'd you find out? Don't sell my popularity short. Queen Mabe isn't only beloved by every one of Canuck's citizens, you know. Everything down to the ants and microorganisms love me. An anonymous informant told me what you were up to. Couldn't say who it was because, you know, anonymous. But they did get great nonetheless. Okay, so this is either Assassin of the Infinite Faces, posing as Mabe again, or it's actually Mabe, and he double-crossed us. But the shield did go down. I'll have to blow them a kiss in the next episode of Mabe today. As a reward, it'll make Canuck's men even weaker in the knees than usual. This is really bad. Not only are there lots of Celtic warriors here, but she brought her along too. I don't like how this is going. I'd better make sure I'm ready for anything. Well, this is a shame, yes. Those prisoners were my most promising trainees. I was hoping to give them a Lucha Libre graduation test outside the barrier, where they could really cut loose. This messes up everything, yes. Who told the Queen about this anyway? What are you muttering about, Vice Warden? If you need to warm up, then hurry and warm up. I'm going to get my warm-up out of the way right now. Thank you, Your Highness. Thank you, I'm prepared to lay down my life for you. You rock, Mabe. So this way, she gets to warm up and inspire her warriors at the same time, eh? She's really thought this through. Come to think of it, Monkey and the others used to love it when I threw my sandals at them. Forget it. Too creepy. By the way, I almost forgot to ask you all something pretty important. I take it you're all familiar with the dangerous cheese incident that took place during one of my recent bits of precious shower time. It may have been a foolish, outmoded plan doomed to failure, but it still gave me goosebumps, if only for a moment. That was a whole other sort of unforgivable crime. Was that you? I have no recollection of that whatsoever. What's your penalty for aiding and abetting? So you admit your crime. Unfortunately for you, here in Connacht, there's no guarantee of leniency just because you didn't do the deed yourself. Huh, looks like the jig is up, or so you think. Try this single-shot cheese deringer I made with the leftover materials on for size. Your fate was sealed the moment I overlaid colored bulg on top of the material. Now you'll never get a chance to turn to a saber in the future. Wait. Hold up. Summer Mabe. Oh, good God. Don't tell me Summer Mabe was a saber, right? Mabe? Yep. Damn. Looking fine, Mabe. How far out in the future is this? Let's see. This is year 2. JP is on year 4. So, yeah. I believe this is next year. Okay. I'm all for that. This prison arc ends now. Eat cheese, bitch! Damn! Damn, she just reflected my holdout cheese blaster. I guess I should have known it wouldn't work. With such incredible strength, maybe she really will end up becoming a swimsuit saber next year. So basically, they're hinting at the fact that she'll become a swimsuit saber next year. They're hinting at the fact. But too bad I was already spoiled by that, and I know. I knew it. I never planned to let you go, of course, but now I have more reason not to than ever. How dare you attempt to assassinate your queen? Only the most black-hearted villains would try such a thing. I thought some time in prison might reform you, but I was obviously mistaken. So now I'm officially altering your sentence. No need for a trial or any sort of formalities. I'm not going to bother bringing you back to prison. Instead, I'm just going to execute you here and now. Then use your bones to fertilize Connacht's land. It's a rare honor. I hope you appreciate it. Don't give me that honor crap. You insolent fool. We only tried to assassinate you because we had no other choice. If you hadn't just unjustly thrown us in your prison to begin with, we would have gladly left you alone. Indeed, what did we ever do to you? All I have ever done is strive to uphold public decency this summer. Yeah, no fair. The race was nice and cool. The prison was hot and cramped. Are you kidding me? Talk about being audacious in your guilt. In case you've forgotten, this is my land. I can rule it however I see fit. I was all set to turn it into the greatest conquering nation ever, and stamp out every cheeky little brat out there once and for all. And then you lot showed up and covered my Connacht in those things. As if that wasn't bad enough, next you went and drove your weird vehicles all over the place. The only riot Connacht needs are my chariot and my men. Exactly what things are you talking about? As if you didn't know. I'm talking about those planet textures from the who knows where. The ones that already have their own names. Ishtar. You cowardly criminal cretins. That's the last straw. Vice Ward and Celtic warriors, get them. I could have sworn an attack I've seen somewhere before it just came flying out of nowhere. At any rate, Queen Maeve has assumed a combat stance. And we'll just have to take her out. No one's becoming Connacht fertilizer on my watch. Umu, we are no longer stuck behind our cramped prison bars. Now we are free to fight without restraint, awaiting your orders, Master. This time, my fellow queen and I shall be the one to invite you to a closed-off domain. Mine is boundless, yet completely closed off. A place where you will lose your freedom and I maintain control. Prison far removed from Google Translate! This isn't gonna actually pop up on the translator. Probably not. But sure, I'll try it. English. I think this is English, right? Unless it's just terribly spelled and it was a spelling error. A prison far removed from the minutiae of daily life, but not a single one of its captives yearns to escape. I still don't know if that's truly right. Or in Japanese, Dokucho. Okay, moving on. You shall gaze upon the vast disparity in our taste and despair. Though they may both be in closed spaces, my theater is a joyous place filled with color and emotion. The fact that it did pop up in English, I have never once heard that word. If that's actually legitimately 100% a word, I've never heard it. Come on, goodbye, Jailer A. Now it's just Jailer B. Boo, let's rock and roll and get your Noble Phantasm up, even though we probably don't need to. But I might as well. Okay, who's next? Grand Battle. Quetzalcoatl and Mabe. Both have break bars. Oh, this ought to be fun.
Thank you!
Yeah, Quetzalcoatl doesn't have a noble phantasm, so let's take out Mabe. Woo! Thank you, Nito, for that crit. Oh, look at that! She literally put taunt on Quetzalcoatl, so now we have to attack her. Well, ain't that freaking just... Ugh. Well, increase your damage. I don't like the fact she put taunt. Taunt was annoying as hell against freaking Shahada's aid. So I don't really want to deal with it again. Yeah, you would. You would do that, wouldn't you? Maybe it's a single target, right? I don't remember, so I'm just gonna do that. That, and that. Ooh, nice crit. I know Quetzalcoatl is a single target. Okay, yeah, she was a single target. Now she's making love with Nito. That's something I would definitely like to see. Sadly, that ain't happening. And Quetzalcoatl, maybe I should have attacked you. Wait. And here's the thing. We're stuck attacking her, but if it's an AoE Noble Phantasm, would it still work? I don't know. Whatever. I'm not gonna risk it. I'm not really risking anything except for the fact that we won without using a Noble Phantasm. Okay. That actually worked out. Goodbye, Mabe. Although we're probably gonna have to fight you again. Unless you were in fact... Well, no. Actually, yeah, it's still possible that he heard about that. Oh, no battles. Okay. What is your problem anyway? Connacht is my land. I mean, okay, I know I'm being a kind of selfish ruler, but what's wrong with that? I'm a queen. This isn't right. It's not fair. When am I finally going to meet a tall, dark, and handsome hero? Not in my Caldea. Apparently you don't want to come home. Mucho, but I suppose now is not the time for congratulations. I guess it's time to say goodbye to my merry Lucha Libre time, yes? It wouldn't be right for a prison guard to detain ex-convicts now. Plus, I'm supposed to disappear. That was part of the agreement. Okay, you pass. Your Kukulkan-style graduation exam is officially over, yes? It was part of your deal that you would disappear, huh? That's kind of sad. Excellent work, Cell. The toughest enemy just left all on her own. Uh-huh. But what was the deal that she made with the Assassin of Infinite Faces? She didn't make a deal, right? Great job, everyone. I think it's safe to say that the evil here is just about done now, for now. Now, let's get back to the race. Soon all your hard work will finally pay off. That's true. It's a shame we ended up having to fight Mabe, but it's wonderful everyone's freed. However, it all seems that Mabe wasn't a core of the Singularity after all. Hey everyone, miss me. Marsh is right, the Singularity signal is still there. It's probably the kind that's tied to the ground itself. With Mabe gone, we shouldn't have too much trouble pinpointing the core's location if we investigate. That would just be a waste of time. Once we finish the Easter Cup, the core will just disappear. Because I am the true culprit. It is I am the true singularity in this singularity. That doesn't make sense, does it? I'm sticking with it. Trust me, keep the race going is the fastest way to get this over with. We're almost at the goal, so let's finish this. That is why we held this race to begin with. Exactly. So come on, hurry up and go get your vehicles to the warehouses already. Those are more important than anything. Don't worry, you all have time to return them, so let's take it slow and steady. Oh, and at this point there will be no making new vehicles, so make sure to stick with your original ones. Well, of course, I would never replace Kyogoku in another steed. After all his hard work. Same here, whether we win or not, gotta have a proper end to my journey with Bylong. But of course, that doesn't mean I'm not still gunning for the #1 spot. I'll be checking these myself as well, but once you get your vehicle back, make sure that it still has the ritual part I gave you before the race began. If you don't, you'll be disqualified on the spot, no questions asked. You certainly do care about those parts a lot. Oh well, I suppose that they must be needed to complete the ritual to make the singularity disappear. You got it. Now hurry up and get ready already. Your long prison stint is finally over, and the spectators are waiting anxiously for you to start racing again. Hell yeah, I am. Even though I'm probably not going to be there to see it end. It looks like I managed to fool them. I just wish I hadn't gotten so carried away with my performance that they ended up punching through my own spirit core. Oh well, at least that ought to trick the spectators too. It may not have been a flashy role, but it was a fulfilling one besides. People like me aren't supposed to stand out anyway. Well, feel free to take it from here, lady. Next time I hope you and I will get a chance to face off. So, yeah, that was you disappearing as Quetzalcoatl? She's still here? Because that's the deal you made, right? So... Quetzalcoatl is still around. Huh. Does that mean we're gonna be having one Lucha Libre final moment with her in a race? That'd be interesting. The prison's falling apart. I see. This was all you're doing, wasn't it? Oh, you mean getting rid of the prison by getting rid of Mabe? Yep, that was me. Those people only wanted to escape. I wanted to tear this entire prison down. And since there was no one around to pinpoint our different aims, I just kept my mouth shut and did what I had to make sure things turned out this way. I don't take issue with the idea of building a powerful prison using a fallen goddess as a cornerstone, but they really should have chosen her sacrifice more carefully. Don't you agree, if you want to build a prison, you need to use a goddess of justice as its center pillar? Using a goddess of revenge will just twist the whole sense of morality into place. Are you mocking me? It is not as if I had a choice in the matter right from the start. I was summoned here to be a Wait, stop. What are you up to? I apologize for resorting to such crude methods. I didn't mean to damage your precious scales. But now the pillar supporting this prison is free, you may not exactly be able to walk out the front door. But knowing you, I'm certain you can still find a way to escape this place after all. You've always been good at burrowing through the ground. Are you expecting me to thank you? I don't even know who you are. Why are you? Beats me, honestly. I'm not even sure myself why I wanted to help you. But I do know that every fiber of my being is telling me this. I never again want to see a goddess consumed by her need for revenge. Disappear without ever having known freedom, not even a composite deity. Now, it looks like this place is collapsing as well, so I'll be taking my leave. Neither of us is a master, so we won't be able to maintain our bodies here very long. Well, the fact I don't have you and Kido is a true factor. I don't have Gorgon either. And if we do ever get a free 4-star summoning ticket, which I think we should eventually, I'd hope. And if she's there, I won't be choosing Gorgon. I'll be choosing Artoria Pendragon Lance Saber Altar. So I gotta finally have her after all this dang time. If she's even there. So I figured, why not enjoy this world while we still can? So that's who you are. Yeah, your son. Kind of. Thank you for the same quartz. Continent 1, final area, no battles. Start. Damn it, they just keep coming. One please. One please. I do love seeing human faces contorted in pain. Now give me one of those and one of those. Oh, one of those too. Here, you'll take your payment in small denomination QP and like it. Feel free to count as make sure it all adds up if you like. I know your fighting spirits will never let you do otherwise. Go ahead and count them one by one, but don't you dare stop cooking in the meantime. Now I think I'll take a shish kebab next. Jeez, you three. Wait, hold up. They're almost at the finish line, so this event's gonna be over soon. Isn't it strange that I've really been doing nothing but standing here this entire time? I mean, I'm more than just an ungodly sexy swimsuit model, you know. True in some factors, I guess. The way I saw it, the higher-ups for this event were supposed to know as the pop star power I couldn't keep covered up, cause it's just way too strong. Then they were supposed to beg me to take over the main role thanks to my incredible cuteness and popularity. Hence was supposed to roll for having overlooked such an amazing talent right under their noses all this time. My future as a superstar should have been secured. As official record keeper, it falls to me to preserve this summer. Whoa. I shall call this one the tragic buffoon. Poor Elizabeth. Foe! 682! He's jumping around like he wants to join the race. This is finally it, Senpai. It's all been leading up to this. At last, we've reached the final area. That's right. The only thing that stands between our racers and victory now is this single straight away. This area may have been improvised on the fly after the bridge collapsed, but hey, it works to keep things going. I'm telling up the time it took each team to escape from the prison and set up a new starting grid accordingly. This time each team will burn rubber as soon as we say go. It'll be a battle of fate where each racer will have no choice but to trust in their luck. There will be no interference from enemies and no tricky corners. All each team's gotta do is floor it to make it to the finish line straight ahead. A final leg for the ages free of cheap tricks, but the winner will be obvious to anyone watching. And we'll get to see how it all shakes out of a word from our sponsors. It's been one hell of a long race, folks, but at last it's time to separate the winners from the losers. Listen up, all of you waiting on the starting grid. Look back on everything that's happened during this race. The 4 areas you worked so hard to cross, the countless trials you overcame with your trusty vehicles. You should be all fired up by those irreplaceable summer memories, but... if you win here, it will all have been worth it. If you lose, since it was all for nothing. Jeez. So you can't go giving up now, can you? To all of you fierce competitors who have made it this far, this goddess salutes you. I can't wait to see what happens, and not just for my own personal reasons. I swear to you all, there's the goddess of beauty. Whoever wins this race will be nothing less than the best summer servant. That's our Ishtar. She really knows how to get people fired up right to the end, Senpai. Still, it certainly looks like that worked. The Ishtar Temple at the finish line will serve as the victory gate, trying to be the first one to cross it. This is it. Get ready to begin the official last race of the Ishtar Cup. Oh. Go! Full throttle to victory, Team Nero! Well done, Drama Queen. We may not be far ahead, but we are in the lead. Emu, the Red Phoenix's acceleration is one of its greatest strengths. However, there are two other vehicles in this race who could still beat it in pure contest of speed if we are not careful. Barnes and Nobunaga's. You got that right. No more games, I'm in it to win it. Pipe Organ Girl. You know, this has been on my mind for a bit. Aren't we just a little too much alike? I hear you, Nobu. I totally get it. There's something infuriating about people being almost exactly like you, right? You can't help but fear and loathe them, yeah? Now that you finally get the pain I feel having to deal with people copying my face and personality, let's kick it into high gear. Get up, Nobu, Satsumori, and drive as fast as you can. Red Rocket, this time I'll open up the wings and leave out competition and dust. Oh no you don't, you fools! Hey, what the hell? Attacking us while we're transforming? Rude. Isn't that against the rules? Oh crap, we're falling over. Stand us back up, Racer X. Throttle those controls like they're a saber. Don't worry, I've got this. I just got to use the steering wheel to land a counterattack in the direction we're falling in. That's my chance. Your left's wide open. She got alongside me while I was distracted by Nobunaga on her right. Well done. Excellent strategy, Fran. You're going to make a wonderful racer someday. Would that be a wonderful vehicle brain? Well, I suppose it doesn't matter if the racer's, sir, or the vehicle that excels. All that matters is being top-notch. Still, don't you think you're being a little too courteous? A true racer is like a joust. You're supposed to throw down a gauntlet when you pass your opponent. For example, running down a hill of bullets upon a vulnerable flank. Salty Maid. Well, you okay. Okay. Let's see if I can translate this. I shall strike them all. Oh, worry not. I shall strike them all down. How I'm able to translate that, I don't even know. I mean, I guess it was straightforward in a way. Unbelievable. She truly did manage to strike down all of M's bullets, and with nothing but a wooden spoon. Okay, I've dealt with spoons in meats for too long. With a wooden mop, I suppose it goes to show that one shouldn't trifle with a British maid. Incredible. No wonder she is Britain's legendary king. It seems my pea shooter is unequal to the task. But what about a rocket? Take this, the dynamics of an... We're losing our balance. No in peace. No in... Damn it, Moriarty. Oops. Stupid Papa. Professor! My apologies. I'm afraid I lost myself in a moment. There was something about her, name I simply couldn't abide. Well done, Salty Maid. But the other teams are catching up. I am trusting you to handle our defense. Of course. Crap. Of course. I shall make them... Crap. Of course. I shall make them... Oh. Of course. I shall make them beg for mercy. Emu, I cannot understand the words you are saying, but I can tell what you are thinking. But I can tell what she's saying, after a little bit of critical thinking. We shall pass any who dare to get in front of us. If anyone gets alongside us, we shall send them flying. And no matter how far apart from the pack we may stand, we shall not let off the accelerator until we have crossed the finish line. Is that not right? Yes. Please, take it out of your mouth. I never thought I'd say that. Yes, that might, but why are you... Yes, something might, but why are you driving? Crap! I can't translate this one! The others I could, but this one I can't. Crap. Yes, that's right. But why are you driving? Miming? Yes, that's right. But why are you driving? Aren't you driving? But why are you... Okay, this one is broken in translation literally. Yes, that's right. But why are you I don't know, driving, miming? Obviously that's her. Driving. Okay, yeah. Yes, that's right. But why are you driving? I mean, did she just realize that if she's driving and she crosses the finish line, then she'd be the one that would be cheered for? Okay, I'm gonna stop this. I think it was literally sitting here for like 2.5 minutes, almost 3 now, contemplating what the hell she was saying. The other two were at least fast. This is not smiling. Smiling. Yes, that's right, but why are you smiling? Smiling didn't even pop up, but there we go. Yes, that's right, but why are you smiling? Okay, that makes sense. Thank you, Nero. You at least translated the one word that I could not. I didn't think of smiling. Although that makes a hell of a lot more sense than driving, because obviously she's driving. Okay, trying to translate what she's saying when she's eating her popsicle is really annoying. Smiling, am I? I see, I had not noticed it myself, but I suppose I am having fun. I may not care for you, but it has been quite enjoyable running this race together. We are truly like two sisters with the same goal. I've never enjoyed myself this much in any other race to date. I trust this goes without saying, but do not let your guard down. This race is coming to an end. There is no telling what sort of surprises we may yet face. Thank you for taking it out of your mouth. Never thought I'd see that. Emu, worry not, partner. I shall take care of everything. I have no fear whatsoever that we will lose to our rivals. After all, the greatest enemy I must defeat is you, not them. It's true. Can't believe I spent 3 minutes trying to figure out what the hell she was saying with that popsicle stuck in her mouth. Closing ceremony. Goal! Congratulations, you're the winners! Applaud until your hands go numb. Woo! Foe! Wow, the excitement here is palpable. We're so lucky we were able to see the end of the race this close to the finish line, Senpai. Looks like there's still some time until the victory ceremony. Everyone's still taking it all in. Huh? Was that thunder? Odd, it was really sunny here at the racetrack just a moment ago. What the? Are those storm clouds? They're coming straight towards us, almost as if they have a will of their own. That's a hell of a storm. Hey kids, hurry up and get back to Caldea. Those gale winds aren't just gonna blow around physical objects. The lightning can even destroy spirit origins. It's a quaking, crackling, criminal Anderson. Why does this have to happen now? Right after I got the special celebratory champagne? You allowed to drink? That thunder sounds like Gozu Tenno. Don't tell me that's Raiko. I'm getting out of here while my head's still attached to my shoulders. I mean, Raiko's with us, though. Ibaraki, such a fraidy cat. Me, I'm in a pinnacle of elegance. That kind of lightning is no big deal at all. I see that sort of thing on Mount Ionos all the time. Oh, what the hell was that? It zapped me all the way down to my tail. Why did things get so bad all of a sudden? Come on, Mosh, we need to evacuate. I agree, Master. There's something strange about this storm. That was perfect. Everything went just as planned. I'm so perfect I almost scared myself. Fofo! Was that Ishtar? Oh, Senpai, you must go back to the racetrack. Go on, if you don't want to get caught up in this, you'd better run away. Don't worry, I'm not heartless, I'll spare your lives. But please note that any refunds for bets placed will only be given to servants still at the racetrack, and tickets for any who experience to run away will be considered null and void. If you got a problem with that, then take it up with the most ancient of laws. No matter what the era, the house always wins. All gambling is rigged to the advantage of whoever's hosting it. If you didn't know what that meant before, hopefully it's become crystal clear by now. Not just scamming people out of their money, that's one of the worst things you've ever said. What was that, Sal? I could have sworn I just heard you asking for divine punishment of the worst kind. Senpai, it's dangerous here. Lightning could strike at any moment. Oh, don't worry about that, Maj. I won't go zapping you after you both helped me out so much. As long as you don't get in my way anymore, that is. Ishtar! I knew you were the final boss. Oh, is that an earthquake? No, I don't think this is an ordinary earthquake. You're right, this is the earth itself crying out in pain. It's being sacrificed in order to make my companion. I mean, come on. It's really figuring me out for the kind of chump who'd use all the money on charity. It was all a ritual leading up to this moment. That's right, I couldn't care less who came in first. All I wanted was to have each team drive their hearts out while they completed the race. To make sure the parts I had each team install in the vehicle all ended up here. After their tires carved a ton of magical energy into the Venus textures I placed all over this land. I thought there was something fishy about this. Did you now, Cell? I knew I saw great potential and promising future in you, Master. But you still didn't know exactly what I was up to, did you? I'll be nice and throw you a bone here. First off, check out the true form of my Ishtar temple. ATM machine? What the hell? Is that a giant ATM? The Ishtar temple was just the front. This is the top secret painstakingly constructed heart of the operation, the Ishtar Quantum Power System, or Ishtar QPS. Hold it right there. We cannot simply stand idly by through all of this, whatever this is. We overheard what you were saying. What is all this? Is it something to do with the parts installed in our vehicles? Something to do with them? They were the whole point of all this. Speaking of which, I'll be taking them back now. I didn't input any Steam command like that. Ishtar's part just came off of Babbage's body. I wish my body could combine and detach. What if they didn't include a diagram showing how to catch parts off like that in the end of a book? Those parts are coming off of our vehicles all by themselves. Is that thing pulling them in? Kyogoku may never have needed such a harness, but I still question what all this is about. Our vehicle just completely fell apart after that thing we jammed in somewhere was just ripped out. I don't know how it managed to stay together all this time. Oh well, it can't be helped. Those parts aren't just flying away. I'm sensing magical energy from that device. There we go, it's coming together nicely. It's all thanks to you guys driving on my Venus textures. The tire marks you all carved into this land while you were desperately trying to outrun one another function just like magical summoning circle. And this little doohickey is designed to gather up all the magical energy expended during the race. At the same time, the parts I had you install in your vehicle secretly store the heat created by the friction of your magical energy propelled tires running across my textures, which in turn completed the preparation for the excited state for each part. It's also deliciously perfect soon. Oh, wait. Yeah, soon, Operation Rebuild Gugalana will be complete. What's going on here, Ishtar? Now that I look back on it, I spent a long time waiting for this day. The Queen of Curse stole all the best parts for herself, even though I'm the Queen of Heaven. The other goddesses all pity me, calling me pathetic just because I lost my trump card, the Bull of Heaven. Goldie would laugh at me and say things like, well, of course the Bull of Heaven left you. Who got a mess that was built like a washboard? I'm slowly raising my hand up. And I'm slowly putting it down for what I just did. It's been a long and humiliating road to get here, but at last I finally reached my goal. You there, don't you look at me like that. This is not just about taking out my frustrations on others. Don't worry, since I'm the highest class goddess there is, I'll tell you what was really going on with this race. Up till now, I would spend all my free time searching for Gugalano or trying to resummon him. Anything I could think of to get him back, basically. Considering how tight we were, it should have only been a matter of time until he came back to me. But no matter how hard I tried, he never came home. I couldn't find him anywhere. Couldn't summon him. I couldn't even sense his breathing. I realized that I hadn't just lost him. Either he was taken someplace but my authority doesn't reach, or disappeared after the connection between Divine Spirit and humanity was completely severed, and his role had been completed right. Exactly, which means it wasn't my fault I lost Gugalana and Uruk. And at that point, he had already become detached from me, so it was no wonder I wasn't able to summon him again. Gugalana had returned to heaven. It was a gift from my father, but he had earned his retirement. I had no problem with that, really. So I changed of heart and decided to take a different tack. If the first Gugalana was broken, I could just make another. Well, then you really are trying to make another divine beast, like on the Demiurge? Yep, if Dad could do it, then no reason I can't. I mean, how many times do you think I've come this close to destroying Mesopotamia? Maybe you guys didn't take me seriously since I've really only showed you my good side. But this is who I really am. A goddess among goddesses who collects authority from every other god and uses it as ornamentation. The most powerful divine spirit ever, ruler Ishtar. Incredible. That divine beast really is starting to incarnate. Singularity or not, it's amazing that she was able to pull this off all on her own. Oh man, I definitely wasn't taking this seriously enough. Each time I regret my error and stand in awe. You sure don't sound like you regret anything. Well, this whole race ritual did have a pretty big mystery to it right from the beginning. I told myself that Ishtar was odd and her ways would naturally be odd too, and just let it go, but I really did not see this twist coming. I mean, I did. When it comes to Ishtar, you should expect the unexpected, and this is totally expected. Or was it unexpected and made it expected? I'm in an infinite loop of condescending my thoughts right now. Basically, this whole race was nothing more than a way of creating a new Gugalana, right? I fail to see how this is funny. Sorry about that, you gotta understand, we geniuses don't get many chances to have our expectations exceeded like this. It's sort of a novel. I mean, it's just so much fun. I mean, how do we not get excited when we finally get to experience actually being surprised by a twist for once? That said, I know I need to keep that under control this time around. The surprise is over now, and it's time to deal with this mess. Well, that's a big talk, Da Vinci. Didn't you just say you were sitting in awe of me? I did, and I still am. I'm feeling regret and awe, but for the Bull of Heaven, not you. Unfortunately for you, Ishtar, you're still just a pseudo-servant using a human as a vessel. Your spirit origin is A rank at best. Suffice to say that we can handle anything you can throw at us. That said, the severity of beating coming your way may change depending on what you decide to do with your reconstructed bovine friend. More big talk, eh? Alright then, let me just go ahead and finish up building my Bull of Heaven. And then I'll show you just how terrifying I can really be. First, I'll use the Ishtar QPS to put together different living body parts overflowing with magical energy, with an immature organism as a nucleus. Here it comes. This is the birth of my new Gugalana Mark II. Oh. That's cool. Okay, this is for the Grail and to permanently get Ishtar. Ironically, it's only level 50. Although after this, we're probably going to be, getting screwed over, right? And that's also the first time it's ever told me I cannot use Ishtar. It's the first time it's ever told me I can't use a specific 7. That's really Weird. Okay, let's do that. Yeah. You don't want me to use E-Star, huh? So let's see. Check. It's time to come out and play. Mama Raiko, come on out. Jack is my last resort. It really is the bowl of heaven. Oh, it's so big. That's what she said. So, you mean all that work I did was just a ploy to bring this giant cow to life? Why didn't anyone tell me? What are you, a movie villain killing off our allies now that they've outlived their usefulness? Now, if anything, it's more like agreeing to give a race promoter a cut of your winnings and having him fleece you for everything you've got. Mind if I ask a question? I get what you're really trying to make now. But is this ritual still going to serve the function you originally promised it would? That's right. This race was originally supposed to erase the singularity here. You can still do that, right? I thought goddesses never lie. What was that? I can't hear you. That is a good question. All the magical energy collected in this race has been poured into Gugelana. There are no resources left that can be allocated to erasing the singularity. Much as I hate to say it, it would seem that these stars deceived us and... No, I didn't. I totally accounted for this, okay? Getting my Gugelana Mark II was all the part of the plan. I always meant to use his Ultra Divine Beast's power to take care of the singularity. I just have to get rid of the distortion, right? I'll just have him stomp on it like a roll of bubble wrap. But that's too rough. It would be like using a bomb to get rid of a ketchup stain. What Ma said, that may get rid of the singularity, but it would also wipe out Connacht along with it. Fortunately, there's still time. All Ishtar needs to do is get back to magical energy she diverted to Gugelana. So it's not too late to reverse the flow of energy, is it? The primary reason I took part in this race was to begin with was to help Master resolve the singularity. Well, I will not deny that I had reason of my own as well. I cannot allow this important of aspects to come unraveled at the end. Yes, Master. Happy, best. Master, not happy. Bad. Oh, I love you, Fran. Then I guess we all know what we have to do now, don't we? I'm glad you children are so quick on the uptake. It saves me a lot of time sharing my hard-won wisdom. Hey, I never seen out on the stage with that thing in the background. Of course, if we set it up so that it blows wide open and I come flying out of it on the wire from my great entrance, well, that's a whole different story. A true god shouldn't be selfish, Ishtar. They should always keep their promises, even those made to inferior humans. Wait, hang on a second. When did I get to be the bad guy here? I mean, you looked the part of a bad guy from the last little scene we had of you. You literally looked the part. Okay, maybe I went a little too far with swindling everyone out of their bets. But in general, my getting a new Gugelana is a good thing, right? Let's imagine all that power fighting on your side. Sure, its divine radiance might be so intense that it crushes all sorts of tangible and intangible things. But that's a small price for such a big payoff. If anything, you should be thanking me for bringing it back. I mean, come on. It's like humans always say, bigger is better. Oh boy. Yeah, you would say that, wouldn't you? So it's gonna be like that, huh? Fine, I'm not backing down after coming this far. Let's do this thing. Let's see how its materialization is coming along. That's one foreleg, that's more than enough. Each time mode change. There's the original archer I know. Taste this power for yourself and bow down before me. Soon you'll wish you'd never messed with this goddess. She's unleashing her true strength. Come on, Master. Let's stop Ishtar's misguided plan and bring this to an end. Now we will. Oh, Ishtar, you poor, misguided fool. Why do you gotta be like this? Why? And look how weak you currently are in your freaking archer form. Oh, you would give yourself that, wouldn't you? Damn it. Too bad I don't have Jack out here to get rid of that. Damn it. Oh well. Guess we might as well do this.
空気のため構いませんが。はあ、参ります。優雅に華麗に大胆にそこ
Your
動か
mana
ない。
burst won't do anything to us. But hey, thanks for getting me to her noble phantasm. You're the best, Ishtar.
それそれじゃ
Not. Edish Kegel's way better. Oh gosh, she really was struggling if I actually did say that, right? Well, how's about we get down and dirty with both Ishtar and Edish Kegel. Now that'd be a fun little escapade we could do.
どうしてくれまし
Alright,
ょう
let's just go straight for it.
こうしてくれましょうこうして
Piece
く
of
れましょ
damage. Now, Noble Phantasm. Sneferu Iteru Niele.
構いませんが。神々を軽んじる者、ファラオを愚弄する者、お前たちの罪はここで注がれる。スネフェルイオテ
It's
ル。
drowning its leg.
うえ
That's weird. Hey, at least we're getting a decent amount of crit stuns now.
出ません出ません
And her Noble Phantasm is almost back up again. Sweet. And its defense is down. This is a really, really weird boss fight. Why do I feel getting the very final copy of Ishtar is gonna require us taking out Gugalana
構いませんが。
completely
そうです
with
か
multiple break bars, along with her having maybe 2 break bars.
え
That'd be a freaking fight and a half. Bye bye, Gugalana.
やりました
Now, bad Ishtar, bad. Sit down in a corner and think of what you've done. Not bad. You're still completely outclassed. Resistance is futile. An incarnated beast, divine beast Isla in this world. As queen of the heaven, I'm the only one who can control it. Gugalan's practically invulnerable to the likes of you. You guys don't stand a chance. I'm afraid she's right, Master. Nero, Tony Alter, and everyone else are putting up a great fight. They just don't have anything that can bring down the Bull of Heaven. There you have it. Now sit back and wait while Gugalana finishes assembling. Once he's complete, I can go back to being my true self. Instead of East, I'll be Nana, and I'll have the authority to control the heavens themselves. Having an ally become stronger is normally a good thing, but I have a rather unfortunate prediction about this goddess and her plans. So I'm so confident I am willing to wager on it. She has a type to self-destruct spectacularly by betting everything on what she mistakenly believes to be a winning hand. Yep. No, I'm not. When I win big, and when I lose, I make sure to take my opponent with me. Is that literally being self-destructive? But you already used all your money on this race. Okay, I'll admit that this case bears more than a passing resemblance to that scenario. Crud, I'm getting a bad feeling about this. Nice try, but you can't take me out. I've already won, no matter how you slice it. I'm not self-destructing. You guys have no chance to turn this around. In another minute, no 2 minutes, I'll have. I don't think so. While you were busy focusing on the enemies on the ground, I got to your bull's head, yes. That voice, that's Divine Order. Oh, I was wondering why they said yes. This is literally Quetzalcoatl. Yes. It's the goddess of Venus, Quetzalcoatl. Talk about larger than life, yes. gosh, yes, Cell. That's so sweet of you to say, if a little embarrassing. Now I'm all fired up for my last show. To thank you for cheering me on, I'll show you the essence of Lucha. A neck hang into a heaven drop on an unprecedented gigantic scale. Kanto-Koto's bending Gugalana's horns. Amazing. How she tied them together in no way. Is that a backbreaker into what I think it is? Kanto-Koto, what are you doing here? I thought you got taken out along with Mabe. I did, yes, or at least someone who looked just like me did. You weren't the only one who was screaming behind the scenes, E-Star. My request is very simple. When they break out of prison, it will be my job as the Vice Warden to go after them. When that happens, I want you to disguise yourself as me and fight in my stead. This is not to deceive me, but the goddess helping the prisoners. I want her to think I'm off the board. Of course, it won't work if you just run away with them, no, basically. I want you to die for real, yes. What are you, a demon? The hell kind of deal is that? You don't like it, I see. I could kill you right now if you prefer. Right. I guess you would kill me if I refused. Huh, and if you did, I wouldn't be able to fulfill the first request I accepted. So I can either die without fulfilling any requests, or die after fulfilling 2 requests, huh? Well, that's a no-brainer. Okay, lady, you've got yourself a deal. Muchas gracias. I'm glad you're such an understanding heroic spirit, yes. You bet, but if I'm going to accept your request, I need you to come through with a suitable reward, you know. That said, I'm good on money and booze now. Authority is nice too, but I think I've had my fill of that. When you can't become anyone at all, sometimes you got to make a conscious choice to do something for yourself. You follow me, lady. You know what it is I want more than anything? Yes, I believe I do. Very well then, nameless warrior, the next time we meet. I swear my godhood to face you in the no-holds-barred match of strength. As you can see, I love hand-to-hand combat, so I'm sure we'll have a wonderful time, yes? Got it, right then. You got yourself a deal. I'll do whatever it takes to make sure your plan succeeds. And here we are, but don't feel too bad, E-Star. It's not that my scheme was better than yours so much as his performance was just too good. That said, it's time for you to have its turn talking to. I understand how awful it is to be unable to fight when something really matters, or to be helpless to save those who are in need, yes. But still, you went too far this time. As a fellow goddess of Venus, I can't just stand by and let you continue in this foolishness, no. It is beyond the capacity of humanity to stop this beast, and I shall destroy it myself. Gugalana, bull of heaven and servant to the goddess of Venus, if you feel a kinship with my power, then hear me now and obey. This drop is too much even for you. I'll drive you back into the earth and return you to your slumber. Ah, please, no! No way. That's a backdrop into a pile driver! I love this. Goodbye, Gugalana! Okay, everyone, line up now. Closer together, please. Winning team in the middle, they've earned that. Just a moment, you there, evil aristocrat. Get out of the way, you will not be waltzing into this picture. This commemorative photo will consist only of the races and the race's administrative staff. You gotta stay put. Don't bother trying to get out of frame. Good, now hold that up so we can see it. King Gilgamesh gave this to us himself. Maybe recycle, but that doesn't mean we should waste it. No fair. I didn't do anything to deserve this kind of cruelty. Oh, hold on. I saw this in a tweet, I think. Oh, crud. What the heck was it? I had to go through Twitter a fair amount to find it. Supposedly, that says, "Look at me, I am a bad goddess." Supposedly it says that. At least that's what they say it translates to. I did say that, right? No fair! I didn't do anything to deserve this kind of cruelty. Unless my fleeting authority and lost Gugalana. When I get back to Chaldea, there's not even a special anti-goddess punishment waiting for me. Whose idea was this anyway? Oh wait, it was mine. Go on, Cell. It's okay to laugh. It's just like Nemo said, I'm a pathetic goddess who blew all her money on a single winning ticket and turned out to be anything but. Yep, which is why you're not off the hook. Sorry, Ishtar, but you're not off the hook. Senpai, Ishtar seems to be genuinely repentant, and it looks like we should be able to do something about this singularity now that Gugelana is gone. So maybe we don't need to punish her too severely. Huh, that's kind of harsh, but it's okay. Even I'm fed up with myself after this ordeal. I don't even care what happens to me anymore. Go ahead, do your worst. I can't stand the thought of being broke. Gotcha, in that case, you'll just have to save up from scratch again. Huh? Save up from scratch again? You mean? Your punishment is an official contract with me. I agree. That sounds like the best solution. Oh yeah, it was never an official contract when she came to Chaldea. Now it's officially a contract. Ishtar, no matter what you may say, you're still among the highest class of goddess around. That's the fact that you're on Chaldea's side is something more precious than anything money can buy. You think? So even though I can never call on Gugelana again, you still need my power? You think I'm Chaldea's true goddess of victory or something? I mean, you would be for a lot of people till, you know, Ereshkigal comes around. You're plenty capable even without Gugelana. I see. In that case, well, I really am sorry about all this. And I do feel better now that I know for sure Gugelana is never coming back, so... Okay, I guess there's a first time for everything. Even a goddess working for free. So I swear to you once again, I, Ishtar, have officially vowed to be your servant. Thanks, Ishtar. Glad to have you. Both of you. My, that came out rather well, if I do say so myself. Now I think I shall take another one focused on the Victory Cup. Would winning team hold it up, please? Yes, there we go. Those are some lovely smiles. Alright, say cheese. Can I see the final picture? Hey! Alright. And so, the summer race came to an end. We may have just run around behind the scenes, but I still feel like I'll be looking back on memories of this event for years to come. The horizon stretching out forever, the endless sky, and not a single rooftop in sight. At times when Senpai and I would just stand side by side, enjoying the cool breeze. The way my shirt clung to me after I sweated buckets in the heat, and how even though it was heavy and unpleasant, I didn't even mind. Senpai and I running until we were out of breath to get to the finish line in time. The way everyone's vehicles screamed like thunder, their speed blowing on our hair completely out of place. How cool and refreshing that felt, and then how Senpai and I saw how unkempt each other's hair was, and how much that made us laugh. Our roles may have been very mundane this time, instead of fleeting ones. But even so, these are still precious summer memories I'll never forget. You and me both, Mosh. You and me both. Come to think of it, this may be the longest I've ever been outside Chaldea with Senpai since I became a navigator. I guess it really wouldn't have been unhealthy to spend a whole summer staying inside playing board games. I should thank Ishtar for giving us a reason to go outside. Hey, Mosh! Oh, hi, Senpai. Hi, Fo. Oh, Fo. It's time to go home. Ishtar said she has to clean up here. I see. I guess that makes sense, given everything that happened. Okay, I'll let her take care of it then. Fortunately, we were able to get further to Singularity with the resources we secured after Quetzalcoatl stopped Gugelana Mark II. So I guess this really does wrap everything up. Oh. It sure was one thing after another, wasn't it? Are you glad we came here? Yes, of that much I'm absolutely certain. It may have been one thing after another, but this summer still turned out to be a lot of fun. I'm sure everyone else feels the same way. Oh man, this was a really interesting and fun event. I'm gonna miss it. Now again. Again, I didn't get Nero Claudius Caster, Nobu, sadly. And then I didn't get the one I've been wanting since I saw her appear in her first event. Which was the one literally we just did, but while Summer Servants showed up, I saw her and I'm like, yes, I definitely want her very badly. I didn't get her. Maid Alter? I was depressed. Still am after seeing my friend having a UNP4 and I don't have a single copy. But I'll just wait till next year. I'll wait till next year. And if I don't get you then, on this free run, I will probably cry. And cry some more. And some more. And have to give up on you. Because I don't know if you'll show up again. And if you do, it's either a guaranteed gotcha. And if not that, not at all. So it sucks, but I'll see you next year on the rerun. And then the next Summer Servant. Oh, God damn it. Guess who's skipping 9 million banners? Unless I spend $80 every 4 months on this game, from now until the next summer comes out, I won't have enough quartz to roll for her, and then roll for the new Summer Servants. Oh, God damn it. There's a lot of Summer Servants I want on the third one. Especially the Summer... What was she? Summer Archer? I think? I believe? A servant I really like. She was also my first ever 5-star I got in this game. So yeah. I'm gonna stop talking now and just let it go.
私が悪うございましたはいというわけで済んだことはこれでおしまいライダーイシュトル心を入れ替えて力を貸すわ天のお牛には乗っていないけど
You're riding me
小
instead.
回り聞くところを見せてあげる
I mean, hey, you finally joined me. Even though I already have your Archer version, now I have 2 Ishtars. Don't know how to feel about that, to be honest. She's already maxed out, and the only thing I need to do now is get her extra copies. Oh, what did you say when, I ascended you?
もちろん私は着替えないわよ気持ちはわかるけどそこは我慢して
Okay.
上限突破ねまだまだ先は長いけど手は抜かないようにマシンも女の子もデリケートなんだからね
Mm-hmm.
そこちょっとかゆいようなこそばゆいようなそっかこれが成長期ってやつか1から転生するっていうのも案外悪くないのかもゴールまであと少し頑張って
I will.
ここまでご苦労様正直ちょっと気持ちよかったからもっと成長したいけどサーバントの霊気には限度があるものねここまで素敵な旅路をありがとうライダーになった私には大いなる目的があるけどそれはそれとしてあなたに付き合ってあげるどうスリリングな夏楽しんでみない
Sure, but what's with the sharks? I would really like to know that. Either way, we got you. Now, how do I get your extra copies? Oh, your extra copies in the shop.
脱獄であれレースはレース
Yep,
レース
extra
主催者と
copies
し
are
て
in the
全
shop.
力
What the
で
hell
応
is
援する
that?
わ
I need a morning star. Where the hell do I get a morning star at? Do I buy it from here? Nope. Aftermath, Fast and Furious and Low. Dun, 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 dun. What's up, my homies? What else we got? Oh, this.
ついに決着グランドフィナーレを飾ったのはシンクの機体レッドビーナス
Hell yeah.
チームタイラントシューティンスターラストチェッカー大義であるみんなありがとうありがとう
Is this a full little event scene in fully voiced? If so, I will love this.
名決メイドよ貴様も手を振らぬかせっかくの凱旋だぞ
こうか何を笑っている私とて空気は読むし声援は素直に嬉しいぞ
そうかであれば読む嬉しいでは行くぞせーの
ああせーの祝完全勝利
Kanzen Shori! Yeah! Victory's ours! No! Damn! 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 I wanted a fully voiced for the entire last one. I mean, it's more voice than I would have gotten for a while, so I guess I'm fine with it. Our supremacy is clear for all to see now. It feels good to win first place by a decisive margin. Not that I ever believed it would turn out otherwise. Nonetheless, I could not have done this without Cell's support and your capacity for violence. Well done, Salty Maid. Our success in fending off our fearsome rivals is due entirely to our teamwork. Oh yeah, I completely forgot with everything that was going on. Ishtar said... Well, I had Ishtar say that I only wanted to cheer for you. So, am I finally gonna get the repercussions of what I said? Indeed, I'm grateful to you as well. I originally approached you merely so you could serve as a human shield if necessary, but your performance exceeded my expectations. The way you notice small details even as you ignore them and consistently choose the most ostentatious and dangerous course of action. Just this once, I dare say it was responsible for our greatest achievement here. It is thanks to you that I managed to secure first place. The crunch cheers are yours to enjoy. Now go on and head to the winner's podium. A victory parade set to last 3 days and 3 nights await you. Aha, it shall be a glorious celebration. A lavish victory gala singing my praises. However, while that is most generous of you, wait just a moment. I made a point of my sitting in the podium on my own. You should not see this as our victory. We still have to pour champagne on each other, give an interview when we were asked the secret of our victory, smile to each other, say something like, what else? Our strong bond and let us suppress our burning desire to rub the other out at the first chance. Nero? Wrong choice of words there. And then proceed to hit one another with bouquets of roses. Do you not wish to do that? Oh no, not again. Thank you. No, tempting though that sounds, I shall leave the glory to you. I will simply accept the Holy Grail and take my leave. After all, Cell is waiting fervently for my report. I will only cheer for you. What a lovely thing to say. It makes me want to buy popsicles by the case. God damn it. Oh God, yep. Ishtar, you still have something to pay for. Alright. He wished for thunderous applause, correct? That holds no appeal to me, I'm afraid. I just want to appreciate and show my love for my master. Even though I didn't come to him this year, maybe I will next year. Although I did come to his friend 4 times. Oh, I just love holding out to master like that. You shall have the honor and I shall have the prize. That is what we agreed upon when we formed this team. Now I must rent a motorhome and head for that river. There, maid and her master shall relax by the water's edge under a clear blue sky. There could be no more kingly end than that. And it took all my strength of will to focus on the race and keep that image from my mind. Hold it! When did I say I would let you have the Holy Grail? I shall be handing that to master myself. You may have the prize money, so stay away from the rest. For that matter, stop daydreaming. I will only cheer for you, my foot. Master promised to cheer only for me, directly and in person. She impounded the wall behind me when she did so. Oh yeah, I forgot that she actually did that to Nero Bride. Man. The power of just pounding the wall behind the girl and saying that. Jeez, the raw emotion, the power, the thrill that goes into that. It's gonna get me in a whole lot of trouble. I knew you were a woman lost in her own mind, but I did not know you had gone so far as to install a VR function. I mean, hey. If anything, at least I have Nero. I don't even have Artoria Altar. Now, I don't count Christmas Artoria Altar. If I had Saber Altar, I'd at least count you because you basically transformed into a Rider Altar from Saber Altar. Although, no, actually, never mind. This Nero, as I literally just said, not that long ago, was Nero Claudius' bride. A lot of servants I want, will never have the same course for. You truly believe Master has the guts for something like that? Are you certain you were not merely daydreaming? Gee, thanks for the vote of confidence. I mean, you're right, I don't. Unless I'm pushed over the edge, but yeah, sure. No, it's not. For some reason, she told me she wished for me to win this race, and I wished to grant her request. It was that very passion that led to this theatrical essence. How else would you explain my class changing just like that? Surely you must also have experienced something similar. Well, yeah. Literally, she heard my wishes, and she became a maid. That is true. In fact, I underwent my own class change for much the same reason. However, you and I are still nothing alike. So what if Master allegedly pounded the wall or not? When she approached me, she took my hands in hers and gazed into my eyes. There were even flower petals swirling in the air. Were there? Maybe. Flower petals? Truly? Truly, you two would have thought it a paradise. Though looking back upon it, it seems extremely unnatural. Oh, I'm so jealous. I want to see. Still, surrounded by swirling flower petals just once. However, before that happens, there are 2 pressing matters I must resolve. The first one, naturally, is to unleash divine judgment upon self for 2 timing. I knew it was. I literally knew I was gonna be 2 timing. I literally knew that they would say that. It was Ishtar. It wasn't me. It was Ishtar. Oh, please have mercy on me. Please. You didn't come home. And the second, naturally, is to eradicate the interloper that stands before me. I was just thinking the same thing. It seems we truly are of one mind, Drama Queen. If we calm ourselves and consider this rationally, it should be clear that all of this was Ishtar's plot the whole time. Yes, thank you. Thank you. It was Ishtar's plot. I wasn't 2-timing anyone. Ishtar was two-timing. And I wish it was me. Actually, I take that back. I would wish to be with you, but not... I mean, as a master and servants, you could both be, I'm gonna shut my mouth. But that does not change the fact that you stand in my way. We were not able to settle our score during the race, but there is nothing preventing us from doing so now. Amu, we are indeed of one mind on this. It shall be the ultimate end to our race. There is but one holy grail, there can only be one winner. Whoever emerges victorious from this battle shall be a true king of summer. Wouldn't the rider occasionally beat the caster? So wouldn't she be able to topple Nero? Oh good god. Oh good god, every single person's missions are now here. 25! Prison Break. Gorgon. Level 90. We get one of those stars. The Fiend with infinite faces. Wait, what? And Berserker. Oh, crud. So we have to fight Nightingale for a break bar, and then we have to fight him for the other... Okay. No, it's the freaking dog, damn it. Ooh, a ticket. Most awesome prison warden. Whoa, 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 whoa. I don't have Mabe! I don't have her! But I can still get her costume, right? Oh, that makes me wish I had Mabe, because this is her this is her Red Warden outfit. Damn it. And we get a cube for the Bowl of Heaven. My god! Oh, and for the record, I'll be using my normal team for doing this. I will not be using Summer. I do not trust myself with Summer 7s at all to do any of this. Lancer, Prison Break, and Kiru for the final one. If anything, all I care about is a summoning ticket and Mabe costume, which I can use eventually if I ever actually pull my Queen of Connacht. So yeah, with that I'm going to end this episode here. Saying so much to see you guys next one, which I guess will be me crying in agony while trying to persevere and take down every difficult enemy. Because, oh, you know what? I don't just have those difficult enemies. I still have the rest of these difficult enemies. Although, actually, do I really care about getting these foes? No, not really. If anything, I would care about getting the cube. Other than that, it's fine. So yeah, till then, see you guys in possibly the most difficult episode ever. Or it could, who knows, it could be really freaking easy. Except for the Avengers. Actually, with BB, it might be easier. Who am I kidding? I'm gonna have a hell of a ride. So yeah, see you then.